Hey guys, come with us as we look for manga at our public library. It's up on the third floor is where the fiction and manga are. And we already know one of the ladies at the checkout station. She waved at us a second ago. And here we are. They have one whole section of manga, as you can see, it goes all the way down there to the end, and a little bit on the back side. Looks like they got some Bakuman, got some Bleach, Bungo Stray Dogs. Ooh, this might be the first thing I need to get. Case Closed, Volume 1 and 2. I've been looking to find the first two volumes, or at least the first one. The Barnes & Nobles that we have don't have some of the earlier volumes of this series, so I think I'm going to grab these two. Looking forward to reading them. And then further down, see some random series, see some Demon Slayer. Classmates. Ooh, look at this, Cat Gamer. A newer series, and looks like volume 7 is here. That's crazy because I think that just came out and it is brand new. Do you see the color of the pages? Super white. Wow. Almost thought about getting this one, but I might just end up buying it from Crunchyroll. Because I am on the 6th volume myself. Very nice. So we got some Dr. Stone down there, Fairy Tail, and one of the side series of Fairy Tail. The Fairy Tail anime is what got Landis and I into anime and manga. Full Metal Alchemist. And this kind of surprised me. Mobile Suit Gundam Origins hardcover editions. This is the first thing that surprised me that was here at the public library. There's a couple other things that you'll see shortly. All right, we got some Legend of Arslan, written by the mangaka that's created Full Metal Alchemist. This is a series I'm looking forward to getting into at some point, but not today. Some shoujo series. We got some Inuyasha. I have a couple of the 3-in-1, the really big omnibuses that they printed. But I'm not going to get the singles today. Looks like we got some more shoujo beat stuff. Kami-sama Kiss. Looks interesting. Not sure if I'd get that today, maybe at another time. I really like the variety that they have here. I'm very surprised. Last time I was here was a couple years ago. Looks like they have some Kami Can't Communicate, some basketball manga. Ooh, check it out. Love is War, very nice series. I read through the entire series. Partly, I have like volumes 1 through 15, and the rest I read on the Shonen Jump app. Here we got some Magi. Might have to pick up the second volume here. It's looking nice, not too worn out. And I think I'm gonna end up picking up this one too, Magus at the Library. Landis has been talking about this one. Origami, One Piece, love these series. One Piece, of course, who doesn't like One Piece? Looks like they got the 3-in-1s and the single volumes, Naruto 3-in-1s, Naruto singles. Ooh. Book of Friends, Natsumi's Book of Friends. Might have to get this second volume to continue where I left off. Pages look nice and new. And the third one as well. Looks like these are newer copies. Got One Punch Man. Some more Shoujo Beat stuff. Host Club. There's some Rine. Seiken. All right, this is that backside. Just the last little bit of the rest of the manga that they had. Skip Beat, Spy Family, Sleeping on Roses. Ooh, Tokyo Revengers 3-in-1s, very nice. I see some Undead Unluck. And all the way down here, we got a few more series. Oh, and I missed one part. This was when we came in. It's the new manga and some graphic novels too. So here's some surprising things that shocked me, as you can see. So they got on the top row, they have some Chainsaw Man, not too crazy. I never heard of this one. I wonder if this is an isekai, a Gentle Noble's Vacation. I might have to check that one out soon, but not today. There's some more Magus in the library. Volume 5 and 6. 7. Yeah, all right, so look how many hardcovers of Vinland Saga they have. That is wild. Another Tokyo Revengers and Monster? What? Insane. Monster hardcover too. They look really nice too. Not too worn. Yeah, Vinland Saga and Monsters, I was not expecting. They didn't have this last time, but it has been 2 years. And looks like Landis is getting some of her books. She's really looking forward to reading this one. She's heard it's a really good series, or really good book at least. I'm not sure if it's a series. She got that one as well, The Lost Ticket. We went over to the young adult section, and she was thinking about getting this one. And then here's another cool thing that they have at our library. They have a teenager hangout room with TVs, board games, hangout areas to eat food. I think that's really cool. Another book by Landis that she got. And we're on the 3rd story. So our library in our town is 3 stories high. All right, and here we are checking out. The lady we're talking to is a family friend of ours.
The logistics.
Small world. So here we are checking out our books. They had this cool weigh station that you'd put the book down on it and it would register your book automatically. Kind of cool. And here's this private booth reading room that's like has noise reduction on the walls. Really cool place for you to hang out if you're at the library. That was the first time we'd seen that. All right. Putting our books in Landis's tote bag that she's been using. She brought it with her to Japan. Then she has 3 little pins, one from Spy Family, One Piece, and then the heart from Legend of Zelda we got in Japan. And then we're deciding to get some food. We're pretty hungry, so we're going to hit up the food hall in our town. It's got a lot of good different places to eat. It's got a bar, has a couple of shops. There's some bakery goods. The bar's over there. All right. Then we got our city soccer team merchandise over here in this corner. And back here, some more hangout areas, some more seating, and some more stalls. We got a really popular brisket place right there. You can see the baseball stadium in the background. But I think I'm gonna get some sushi today. Landis got a burger. I got a matcha latte. And then we decided to go home. Whew. All right, guys, just got back from the library and from eating food. Just thought I would show you the 5 volumes that I ended up getting today. Also, we have Zuko as a special guest. The first manga I got is Volume 2 of Natsumi's Book of Friends. And this is the second volume of the series because I actually read the first volume I got from the library about maybe 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago when I started getting into manga, and really enjoyed it. Kind of like a slice of life, kind of like a mystery series as well. But Natsumi is a kid who can see yokai spirits, and so the volume or the chapters usually go over him helping out a spirit in some way, maybe helping them pass on or solving a mystery. And I really enjoyed the first volume. It definitely seemed a little cozy, so I'm looking forward to continuing the series. It's kind of a longer one. I think the volumes are in the 30s or 40s. I think I've seen some of the newer ones at Barnes & Noble. So anyways, but I'm excited to continue the series. They had quite a few, I believe, at the library, and so we'll see how much I can take from there. Second volume I got is another volume 2, this time of Maggie, or as I used to call it, Magi. I think that's wrong though. I think it is Magi. But here is a awesome fantasy shonen series, or not quite a fantasy, kind of like a historical fantasy. And I'm looking forward to continuing into this one. I know it's a little bit older. So, all right, third and fourth books I got is Case Closed, Volume 1 and 2. And I know a lot of people know about the series. I think it's been around since like the 80s or early 90s. And it's similar to One Piece. Zuko's trying to smell the pages. It's similar to One Piece in that, all right, buddy. No. It's similar to One Piece in that it's very long. I think it's got over 100 volumes and it's still going. So it definitely is keeping its pace with One Piece. And it follows a detective who gets transformed back into his child body, I guess, and he continues to solve mysteries, murder mysteries, and different things like that. And so I am looking forward to getting into this well-known series. And, we'll see how far we get in the volumes. All right, this last fifth volume I got is Magus of the Library. Now, this one I got mostly for Landis, because she, my wife, because she has heard a lot about this series from some of her booktubers that she watches. They've been speaking very highly of Magus of the Library, and I love the art style. It just seems very well done with really good art. I mean, just beautiful. And it's a fantasy series, and all I know is that the kid is a bookworm. And he works or lives in the library, not really sure, and I don't even know how he gets there. So anyways, but the art looks great, and I've heard good things about it. So we'll see whether my wife or I finishes it first. We'll make it a little competition between ourselves. But yeah, so we're looking forward to that one. All right, guys, well, that's the 5 volumes I got from the library today. And I hope you enjoyed it. And if there's any series that you have read or any recommendations for future series, please let me know in the comments. I appreciate everyone's support. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more.